Hi there, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. So today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I haven't done a video quite like this yet. I decided to reinstate my Ipsy subscription. And so we're gonna do an unboxing today. It's actually Boxycharm. I used to have the Ipsy Glam bag, but I decided to renew my subscription and make it Boxycharm this time. So I thought I would give that a try. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna look through what I got in my first box. I did get a couple of add-ons we're gonna go through. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. If you're new here, my name is Laura. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you'll consider subscribing. Let's get into this. Okay, so like I said, I decided to upgrade to Boxycharm. So if you're not familiar with Ipsy, they are a beauty product subscription service. They have multiple levels. I used to have, for years, I had a subscription to their Glam bag, and you would get 5 deluxe size sample products. And just as an example, they come in bags like this. So most of the products fit inside of the bag. So I kept these because they're just adorable. I use them when I travel. But this time I decided to do Boxycharm. So Boxycharm is, I think it's around $30 a month, but you get 5 full-size beauty products. You get to choose 2 or 3. I think you get to choose 3 out of the 5. Yes, 3 out of the 5 products you get to choose from. So they have different categories. They'll choose 2 of the 5 for you based on your preferences. You do a questionnaire before you start, and as you review the products that you get, they'll learn your preferences. So 2 of them they choose for you, 3 of them you get to choose from a group of products that they give you of choices. So the Boxycharm came in an actual box. It doesn't have a bag or anything with it. And I'll just go ahead and show you what it ended up getting. And I actually have extra in this box because I did go ahead and get some add-ons. You do have the option of adding on discounted products. Some of them full size, some of them are samples as well. Let's go ahead and just jump into what I got. So I tend to like getting actual cosmetic products. I don't like as much when I end up with skincare products. I just don't need them. A cleanser here and there, a moisturizer maybe, but other types of actives I don't care for. I use tretinoin. I have another prescription for hormonal acne, and it just doesn't, I don't need much else outside of sunscreen. So I ask for as many cosmetic products as I can. So the first product, I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. I chose this one, and I actually chose it for my daughter. I couldn't find anything in that particular grouping that I wanted. And so I ended up getting this and gave it to my daughter. So I tried it once, I didn't like it. It's the Viva La Chicas, I think this is Alamar Cosmetics. It's a cheek palette, and it has a highlighter blush and then a cream blush. I didn't love the colors. I got it specifically for my daughter. So I don't have that now, I just have the box. The rest of it I kept. So the first one that I was most excited about was a tinted moisturizer from Perlice. This is the Sheer Glow Strawberry Vitamin C Tinted Moisturizer. I have tried this once. Maybe this isn't really a truly unboxing because I did try some of these products, but at any rate. Okay, and it comes in a squeezy tube like this. So we're gonna try this today. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready with some of these products. Obviously I don't have a full face, but we'll use it and I'll show you what this looks like here in a bit. So that was one. I got a Flawless Loose Setting Powder from Eloise Cosmetics. This is a beautiful packaging. It's just a translucent setting powder. It says, say goodbye to fine lines and large pores and achieve an effortlessly smooth base with our loose setting powder. Its finely milled formula is created to set your makeup with an ultra smooth and flawless finish. I've tried this as well. Works just fine. I mean, it's not the best I've ever tried. Actually, there is a shade, Vanilla. I mean, it's just a setting powder. I don't know, but the packaging is so pretty. It comes with a puff. I did not use that. And then it just has a pudding there. Yep. And so I don't remember this really giving me coverage, but I do like it. I'm going to try to find a way to link these below. I hope I can find them on their websites. This is good when I buy it separately, not when I have as many other products as I have, or as many other setting powders as I have, you know. But I will try this today as well. I also got another setting powder. This one I did not choose. The Perlice I did. That one I chose. This one I did not. This one was chosen for me. The next one though I did. This is the Ofra Airbrush Setting Powder. This is in the shade Brightening Strawberry. So I'm gonna show this to you. It's a really interesting product. This is the brightest pink powder. You would think it was blush. Look at how pink this is. And of course, Ofra's got really pretty packaging, but it's open. That's the thing. It was such a mess when I got it, and I read other comments that people who've tried this and rated it, it was a mess. So at any rate, you just, it's a typical twist top, and you have a little opening there. This powder is so bright pink. It's on my fair skin, it's pretty pink. It's not meant to be a blush, but look at this. Let's see if you can see it on my, look at that. So it's brightening. I kept it, in here, where it didn't look, if it looked like blush or if it was too pink, it was fine. It worked out fine. But I like it. I was very careful how much I use. I'll use it today so you can see what this looks like. It was very interesting. I've never tried a setting powder with that much color pigment, but we'll give that a try. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th product. I did not choose this one either. It was chosen for me. This is an eyeshadow primer. This is by, I don't know how to say, V Cosmetic eyeshadow primer. It's just a typical eyeshadow primer, honestly. Pretty translucent. It's just a twist tube. It reminds me a lot of, just your typical primer. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like my e.l.f. primer. It's kind of like this. I don't know. It's okay, and it works okay. It's not the best I've ever used. Not Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild's still the best I've ever used, but I will use it. And it is very much like, I also have the ColourPop Party Proof. Same thing. It's very similar finish. So those are the products that were either chosen for me or I got to choose from another grouping of products and added to it. So those are my 5. And then I got a couple add-ons. I did purchase this. I'll have to go back and look at how much I paid for this. I believe I paid, it was at least half off, maybe $12 or so, but I thought it was worth it because I like this brand. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Heat Styling Spray. You can use this on wet hair, dry hair. I flat ironed my hair, so I used this. I sprayed this on before flat ironing my hair. My hair it wasn't heavy. I couldn't feel it through the day, or sticky or anything like that. It's really, really nice. I would buy this at full price. I want to say I'll look it up. The full price was $24. Anyway, I'll look it up. So you can spray on damp or dry hair. Finish with a final spray for extra smoothness and shine. So you can spray it on as a finishing spray after you've styled. It doesn't have any hold to it, I wouldn't say, but it says heat protection up to 450 degrees. So I use it before I flat iron, just as a little extra boost. So that was one add-on. And then I bought these lip glosses. I think these were like $6 for 2. It's Pink Lips Glass Lip Gloss. I'll use it today. It's translucent. I mean, let me see what the brand is. Yeah, Pink Lips Cosmetics. That's what it looks like, pretty pink. And I had this one, I gave the other one to my daughter and she's already run off with it. So, but this is, it's just a typical clearish kind of lip gloss, but it smells like heaven. It smells like vanilla frosting, beautiful. So anyway, I thought that was a neat little add-on. So then, I don't know where this came from. It came with it, full-size cleanser, the Professional Good Cleanup Pore Purifying Cleanser. I think it might have been a gift for renewing my subscription. I don't know, but I'll take it. It's good. I like it. It's an interesting bottle. I would never buy a cleanser. I don't buy expensive cleansers. I mean, I'll buy, you know, Eucerin or, you know, just from the drugstore. But this is a good one. This is the Good Cleanup Pore Purifying Cleanser. You don't need a lot of this. 1-2 little pumps maybe is not much, but it really does kind of lather up on your face. I like it. And it came, like I said, it's from Benefit. Came for free, didn't buy it as an extra add-on, anything like that. And then with the box, I don't know what this is exactly. It almost looks like just some advertisements. It just kind of comes with a little, I don't know if it's like almost looks like a newsletter. It's kind of cute. And they talk about some of the things that are available through the month. So really, really neat. I love getting my Ipsy delivery every month. I had missed it. I hadn't done it for a while. I ended up with too many things. I had too many samples. I said, let me just stop for a little while, and I missed it. So I decided to upgrade to Boxycharm, and I'm loving it so far. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull my hair back, and we're going to put on a couple of these products. Finally got my hair colored. Feel much better. Okay. All right. So let's jump first into the Perlice Sheer Glow Strawberry Vitamin C Tinted Moisturizer. This is definitely a tinted moisturizer. It's very, very light, almost sheer coverage. Moisturizes and nourishes, light coverage and a subtle glow. And that's a perfect description of it. It has vitamin C to moisturize and nourish the skin. Okay, it says to blend using fingertips, brush, or blending sponge. I think I used my fingers, but it is a 1.4 fluid ounces, 40 milliliters. So I'm gonna have to look up the cost of this. That is one thing I didn't do before this video. So I will look that up and link it so that you can try it if you like. I'm gonna put this on my little palette here, and it's very thin. It comes out, you know, I'm not even squeezing. This is the shade Light. And I think there was one below this, Fair, but I was just afraid it would be too light. This is very, very thin. Okay. There's really no scent. It looks like it's gonna be a weird shade, but it's one of those that kind of, I don't know, almost works with your skin. Blends in, probably because it's so sheer. I did take this up under my eyes. I don't typically do that, but sometimes I do. This is hydrating enough. I'll just do it on the right side of my face here, and you can kind of see how much coverage you get. And I did try this one day. I mean, it worked pretty well. It's just not something I would use day to day if I had a lot to cover. But just to run out if you're in a hurry, but you just want to have a little something on, it's not bad. So see, just a little bit, you can kind of, hopefully you can see the glow there. You can probably build it up a little bit in spots where you don't have a lot to cover, but overall, I mean, this is really sheer. Just a couple little freckles and things are coming through. Okay, all right, and that's how much I used, not a ton. I'm not gonna build up any more than that because it is hydrating, so my skin's gonna start to reject the hydration. So let's just do this. Finish this side off here. I just prefer my fingers like this. It just feels like it's the easiest way. It feels like feels kind of like a light gel moisturizer. Okay, so it's covered. I mean, so you can see I had some spots that were, you know, where I had some breakouts that are starting to heal, but it covered a little bit. It just evens everything out. And you know, when you put on, just a couple more drops here. When you put on concealer, it was enough for me. And it lasted all day. I did wear it to work one day after I got it, just because I was so anxious to try it. So there we go. It does have a glow. I'm gonna powder over the areas where I don't want that, too much of that glowiness. And we're gonna go over it with both of the powders I just showed you. So hopefully you can see that it did cover a little bit. It's still not medium coverage. It's still a very light coverage. I kind of wish I'd had this all summer because it's pretty light. It's easy to get on. It's messy though. I'll show you the top now that I've used. It just I don't know. I don't like squeezy tubes, but let's go with some concealer. I did not get a new concealer, so I'm just going to grab one I already have. Let's go back, and I'm trying to use my Dior Forever Skin Correct a little bit more. Just wash my brushes. Let me find my Angie Hot and Flashy brush from BK Beauty. Just a little bit here. A little bit of this goes a long way. I'm not going crazy with the coverage. Today I'm not going anywhere. So I've got a fire truck passing. That's okay. Okay, there is my concealer. So let's jump into, I'm gonna use the Ofra first, the Brightening Strawberry Airbrush Flawless, I'm sorry, what's it called? Airbrush Setting Powder. Such a mess. Okay, I'm gonna take a little puff like this. This is how I typically do my powder these days. And I'm going to have a little bit in the lid here. Oh, it's just such a mess. But I got it on the puff in here. So let's see if we can, you're probably not going to be able to tell, but it's pink. Yeah, it's adding pink, especially with this skin tint. I don't know. I think maybe what I'm gonna do is stick to this part of my face. Up under my eyes. I mean, this is almost a blush look. I mean, hopefully you can see. It's definitely pink. So this is not gonna work for every skin tone. If you are really fair, this is not gonna work. I mean, it's pretty. Here's the thing. If you're okay with it kind of looking like a blush, I don't mind. I like the way it looks on my nose. All right, so I'm putting it up here. And I don't know if you can see, if I turn the light off, I don't think you're gonna be able to see me very well because I just don't have enough sun today, but it makes you look pink. So you just have to keep that in mind. Again, look how pink that is. And this is not a blush, this is a setting powder. Very interesting product. Okay, let's go in with the Eloise and try that really quickly. Okay, again, this is the shade Vanilla. it on the puff. And this is very smooth. I mean, it's really not that different than any other powder, to be honest. It's good. It's not that it's not good. It's just, I have plenty of other powders. I'll use it though. I do like it. And the packaging's beautiful. I do like the packaging. Just to have it sitting. It's like a rose gold top. So, never heard of this brand, but that's kind of why I like Ipsy, because you can, that's how I discover brands. There are those two powders. So there's 3 of the products that I got. This, the eyeshadow primer, I'm gonna have to keep using. I just am not, there's really just not that much to it. I'll keep you posted about this. I'll use it a little bit more and see what I can, what I think of it over time. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and use a couple of new products that I have and just finish up somewhat of a look here. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. This is new to me. This is the brow laminating gel. It's a little brush. The product is white, but it dries clear, and it does. It's pretty nice. You don't need a lot, so you just wanna go through your brows very gently with the product, and then take the top and go through it and put them where you want them. And with this, it really does hold pretty well. I don't fill my brows in too much when I use this. To my other brow, just a little bit. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. This is a good product. I really like this. Once there was a little bit of a learning curve. I used too much the first time, couple times, but I've got it. I think I've got it down now. Look at that pink. It's really pink today. Maybe I used more. You gotta be careful with that. I wouldn't recommend that pop powder for everybody. Let me just go into my bronzer and blush in my Natasha Denona palette really quickly. Again, I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna do too much here. And then we'll go into the blush, mix the two. I'm just going to finish with a little bit of mascara, and we're going to wrap this up. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Lash Extender mascara, just really quickly. Okay. All right, so there are the products. Let's talk a little bit about how much these cost if you were to buy the full-size product. So I did a little digging on the cost of the full-size product. The V Cosmetic eyeshadow primer is $22. This got terrible ratings on Ipsy. I've only tried it a couple times. Like I said, it's okay. It's certainly not the best I've ever used, and I would not pay $22 for the full-size product. So, and again, I will link all of these below. The Eloise setting powder, the vanilla shade, this was $35 and got a 4-star rating on Ipsy. I do like this. Would I pay $35 for it? Probably not. There are plenty of other products out there from the drugstore that perform as well. But it's good, I'll use it. But again, I didn't pay $35 for it. I paid $30 for the whole box, so I'm pretty happy with that. The Ofra, this was $23, got a 4-star rating. People said the same thing that I did in their reviews, that it was a very messy, the packaging's very messy. I would agree with that. The brightening strawberry is not going to be for everybody. I mean, you can, well, I have blush on now, but I mean, you can see clearly when you put it on, especially if you're fair complected, this is going to be probably, you just have to know what you're using and what it's intended to do. Alamar, let's see. This cheek palette was $25. There's no way I would pay that for this. You know, my daughter's liking it. No, I just, like I said, I tried it once and the shades just were not for me. The Perlice, this was $36 for 1.4 fluid ounces. So 40 milliliters of product, 1.4 fluid ounces, $36. That's a good deal to me. This is a good product. I've used it for at least one full day. So this is getting 4.3 on Ipsy. So people are really liking this. I like this product. I'm gonna keep this out and continue to use it, especially on the weekends when I just wanna put something on quickly. The Living Proof Spray, that was $32, I paid $12, and it got 4.6 out of 5. So that's a good product. I would absolutely buy that again, and I probably would spend $32 on that. That was a good product. And then finally, these little lippies. Oh, where is it? The lip gloss pink lips. These are $20 for 2. Probably wouldn't pay that for these. I mean, they're okay. It's just a shiny lip gloss. They smell good. And there were 2 for 20. So I don't know. Maybe. They're not bad. Anyway, okay, so that is everything. I did not look up, I didn't see the professional cleanser. I'm gonna have to, I'll link this, but I'm gonna have to find this. This was just thrown in my box. I suspect it was a gift for signing up for Ipsy. Anyway, I like it. It's just not included in my list of things that I got. So I don't know if it was a mistake or free gift, whatever the case, I do like it. Okay, so that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the style of video. I can do more of these because I'm gonna be getting these every month. Let me know down below if you enjoy this. If not helpful and you're just not interested, let me know that as well. That's perfectly fine. I hope that you have an enjoyable week ahead, and I hope you make it a great day. Bye.